Welcome to School Focus. I'm your host, Melissa Payne. Being kind is cool, and students at Springwoods Elementary School are learning this valuable lesson. We'll have that story in a moment. But first, the date is set for an international affair. The Center for International Studies and Languages Specialty Program, otherwise known as CISL, will be hosting their annual conference on March 1st. Connecting the world, people, places, language, and culture is the theme of this year's conference, which will be held at Hilton High School. The conference is scheduled to take place from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. and will include breakout sessions on international topics, some of which will be presented by CISL graduates. Contact CISL coordinator Meg Holt for more information.
Hi, Ms. Hartman. How are you today?
I know, I'm fine. And yourself?
Well, thank you. Have a nice day.
The theme at Springwoods Elementary School this year is We Rock Kindness. To promote the theme, school counselor Sue Cerrone created the Kindness Crew. The crew is leading the school's quest to be the kindest school in America. At first, she asked teachers to recommend students to be members of the crew. Fifth grader Corey Taylor was among these students.
I really didn't know I was really that kind. I just went to a meeting and she said, "You are the kindest people in the school, so you're part of the Kindness Crew." So it made me feel really good, and I was sort of thankful for my teachers for seeing me do that stuff.
After hearing a presentation by guest speaker Gary Xavier from the Think Kindness organization, the Kindness Crew set out to spread the word to their classmates. Their first project was a 15-day challenge of kindness, where they encouraged their school community to donate gently used or new shoes. Over 3,000 shoes were collected. Some were donated locally in the community, while the rest were given to a charity organization that will deliver the shoes to Kenya. A brainstorming session by the students yielded more acts of kindness projects. One of these involved a partnership with a church group and a trip to Washington, D.C., where students handed out personal care kits that they had created and gave a warm meal to the homeless. Fifth grader Carolyn Lipton.
It was really eye-opening about actually how many people are in need. I was really excited to be able to give them a minute to talk, because most of them are just so elated that they get to talk to somebody and somebody will listen, because when they're trying to talk to somebody that's going down the street, they don't give them the time of day. So it was good that we got to sit down, have a conversation with them, and they got to talk to us about whatever they wanted for a while.
The Kindness Crew members not only serve as role models in the school, but they are also teachers. Fifth grader Mariah Groff explains.
Well, I'm trying to teach them that they can be kind more often, not just to get a prize, but to be kind because you want to be.
Throughout the school, you can see the Kindness Crew leading the way in doing simple acts of kindness. Members of the crew often visit the kindergartners, where they help with lessons and encourage them to succeed.
Meow, meow, meow. Thank you, fire engine.
Good job. You did a really great job here.
Thanks.
A simple hello, along with a smile, can brighten someone's day. The Kindness Crew members hope that their gestures are seen and that others will do the same. Fifth grader Lauren Berg explains another way the Kindness Crew is promoting the theme.
We're helping on the bus, and because we have to kind of watch over the kindergartners and help them behave.
I'm hoping that they're learning that it's more cool to be kind than not to be kind. For the most part, these kids are just naturally kind, but as they get a little older, sometimes they get messages from others that it isn't always really cool to be that kind. And so I want them to really get the message, it is cool, and it is cool to look at people who aren't included and then think, hey, how can I help these people? I hope that they take this message on to middle school.
Springwoods Elementary School spent a week celebrating the Great Kindness Challenge. One of the fun activities was to dream about kindness, where students and teachers came to school dressed in their pajamas. That's it for this edition of School Focus. Join us next time as we bring you more news and highlights from around the school division.